Hello, Happy New Year's, and welcome back to LooneyCraft. Seriously, welcome back, y'all. Honestly, I I spent a lot of time over the break I had kind of just going through and cleaning up the land. As you can see, I'm kind of giving you that wide view so you can kind of see some things have changed. I was actually wanting to start, honestly, on Christmas Eve, but the textures of the chests would give that away, so I was trying to be a little sneaky about it, but I'm just gonna tell you the truth. I missed playing. So I was cleaning up, doing all the small little things in between before I could record again. So that's kind of what you're seeing around you. I've started planning things out for later videos, not necessarily for today. But I did know that this was going to be the first thing we were going to get started on, so I spent some time between also just gathering up as much stone as possible. Yeah, it's been hard not to get on, but I am glad to be back. I hope y'all had a wonderful end of the year and Christmas holiday season, however you want to call it. But we are back and we are in business, and so we're getting this thing cleaned up. I'm gonna apologize, there's about to be kind of a cut because I forgot. I paused the video, there it is, and then I came back to it, but I forgot to hit unpause, so it jumped, and then I had to get off because it is Christmas holiday, so people are still technically, you know, doing things, family are home. So I had to get off to help out, and then I got back on. So I had to do a bit of a jump and do a second clip to finish this time lapse. But I'm hoping y'all like the new build. I am so glad to have this thing finally covered, because like I said, piglin tend to like to come out of that. I'm thinking we're going to put an iron door on this one. I don't normally like using iron doors because you have to use a button to open them and whatnot. But to keep things from coming out and destroying things, we're going to put an iron door on this. I am going to finish the roof here in a second, but I will say I totally forgot to add one little detail to the roofing area, so you're going to miss that in the time lapse, but when we jump back in, you'll see it. But enjoy the rest of the time lapse, and we're going to jump right back into it. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the first build of 2026. And that is the 7th time I've said that. I have re-recorded that clip over and over again. And the first 5 times I was getting on, made the clip, and then I got off because I couldn't figure out what I was doing. The 6th time, I figured out what I was doing, and it was to build an entire thing right here, and I didn't hit record. So I destroyed it, which is fine because I actually did not like what I built. So you can notice there's a little bit of a difference here. But yeah, so I'm gonna have to rebuild it. I actually took time to kind of come up with the design this time instead of freehanding it. So that's one thing. But the other thing is we need to have a bit of a chat. So last time, I said something along the lines of, we got hacked. Someone was griefing our bases, yada yada yada. Well, I'm not so sure of that anymore. See, there's been a couple little mysterious things still going on the server, even after we fixed our quote-unquote hack. And so it's starting to seem like it's one of these people who is up to no good. And by the way, in case you're curious, this is a new member I have not met yet, so I don't have a skin for them. I don't have a picture of them. Makes it a little more suspicious. Now, let's talk about this though. Bunny Coma has not been on for a little while. I know that Watchdog has also not been on for a minute or two. I've spent time with these three though, since it happened, and I do know that Bearfang was briefly on. So, we have a case to solve. Someone is a traitor among us. Alright, moving on with our normal scheduled stuff. So not everything was bad over the break. So actually, I don't want to show you yet. So I did get a couple Christmas presents from a couple of the other crew members. So first, Local Coma came in with a whole bunch of sand, which is great because I definitely need it because I got to put some glass on some window areas. And then I just saw this today. Straw gave me some copper upgrade iron, basically for the backpack. You know, we already do have the copper upgrade on ours, and then it looks like an iron upgrade and a gold upgrade. So I might be able to actually make my backpack a little bigger, which is great. Also, he gave me an iron block. Well, actually, he gave me all this iron, but let me just put it on screen. So this is part of the armor stand mod, and how he did it, it took me about 2 days to find the actual cover for where that thing was. It is gone now. But yeah, so, and then lastly, the one I was waiting to reveal, because not that I'm not happy with the other two gifts, it's just this one really touched my heart, so I wanted to save this for last. This also has to do with the mod that you saw downstairs for like the pictures. So it turns out Yasquatch is a bit of an artist, and so she did these for me. This is her first one, and she gave this to me in person, and I had actually placed it out here, but the very next day I noticed that it had moved, and then finally realized that she had actually redid it. And so this is the new one that she did. And she had taken that one back, and I was like, nope, I need both. So I got both of them back, and I'm thinking they are going to end up in our library once we get that built, which we are going to get started here in a little bit. But first, like I said, I tried making the town square earlier, and it didn't go the way I planned it to. So we're going to get started and do this one first, and then we're going to go ahead and start getting a little bit of the library done today. Not much, but I do want to get it started. So here we go. Alright, so the town square is finally done. It's been sitting here for weeks. We finally got to it. This is probably the best view I think right now of it, but unfortunately it's kind of a loud view due to the villagers sitting here. So let's go ahead and drop down here. We'll take a kind of closer look. I did want to kind of make it a little more greenery. I know when we first started we talked about putting trees in it, but I also know I want people to be able to see the library when it gets put up. So I didn't want to put something too huge in front of it where you couldn't see it. Unfortunately, due to the way that the things were before, I do have a huge gap now that I need to clean up. We'll get to that in a little bit. But yeah, I kind of came to the realization that not everything needs to have a time lapse to it. We can do some quick jumps and then boom, just a new build behind us. Okay, yeah, that was probably a terrible cut, but yeah, we put up the facade of the library. There's nothing new here behind it, at least. Obviously there's a whole wall here. Not again. Okay, I wasn't gonna come back to this kind of bit till like another episode. Clearly I am being attacked again. And why is it always my to-do board? Why? Okay, let's go ahead and look at the evidence that we have here as to what's going on. Love thyself, distrust the straw hat, all your base are belong to us, and hug the owl. Let's go ahead and get a picture of this. Sure that it's all in the picture. Yeah, so slight segue into what that is. That is the new camera mod that we have on here. It's actually called Camerature. You decide. But basically, yeah, so it's a little bit of iron, a piece of redstone, and a piece of glass that allows you to create these cameras. You can take photos in game by getting some paper and then getting the camera, take a picture. It will print it out like this. So boom. You can hold shift to place it on the wall, and yeah. But you can also upload photos from your actual computer itself, so you could actually put picture files like Yaskawatch did with her drawings that she put up on here. That's how those came to be. But moving forward. But yeah, let's go ahead and put this photo up on the wall. I believe if I right click, yep, I can make this thing bigger. Just like that. And we're gonna put glowing on so we can see it. So yeah, let's talk about this for a second, because the distrust the straw hat could easily be straw hat making us think that it's someone else by putting himself on that, but also local coma has been telling everyone not to trust straw hat. So it's kind of one of those back and forths of, is it a double negative, or are they really telling us not to trust straw? And is the same people doing this as the original person who took my armor and stuff like that? It's all a little questionable. And we definitely can't trust anyone right now. Okay, by no means is this me being lazy, but I can't be bothered to build an iron farm. I need an iron farm. I just really don't want to build one. So I think we're gonna go ahead and head over to Watchdog, who isn't online currently, but we're gonna leave him a message asking him to build us an iron farm. He has a very efficient one, which I know he wouldn't mind me taking some from, but I don't want to make this trip every single time I need iron. So I would like to get one in our base. So we're gonna see if he will make one for us when he's online. If this doesn't show how long it's been since he's been online. Yeah. I definitely don't think he's the villain of this story. But let's leave him some more signs. That works, right? Yeah. Even more stuff. Okay. Yeah, so we are still getting attacked, unfortunately. But yeah, we definitely need to get an iron farm down because I still need to do this, the fuel system, so that we have a working unlimited resource for smelting. And also any of my other projects moving forward are probably going to end up needing to be kind of slightly more redstone based so that we can get more stuff actually done. But like I said, I can't be bothered to do one right now. My brain and like the capacity to make redstone builds is not there. So we're hoping that if not Watchdog, maybe I can get someone else to help me. But yeah, we definitely need to get this before we can move forward at this point. But yeah, so next time, hopefully, either it will be up or we can meet with Watchdog, get the iron farm out, which I'm gonna put a sign here for him to say "build here," and then we can get the smelting system done, a building around that, a building around the iron farm. I don't really know if I can put a building around it. Probably should put this in that direction. That makes sense. But yeah, those are some of the things we're looking forward to doing. We'll get a little bit more of the library done, and I think next episode we might start a little bit of the main base build. I make no promises on that one, but I do want to get something up here at least. So yeah, this isn't so boring. But anywho, I think that will be it for today. Again, Happy New Year's to everyone, and I hope y'all have enjoyed the video along with the rest of the series so far. And hopefully we'll get a little bit more time with some other people next time as well. Have a good one.